Hello. Before we start today's episode, if you would like a condensed version of what I'm talking about in this podcast, go ahead and subscribe to the Perfectionist Guide. You can read the entire thing in 3 minutes or less. To access this, go to CourtneyLoveGavin.com/newsletter. Are you a bit of a perfectionist? Type A, hyper performer, then you know what it is like when your perfectionism is a constant god-awful companion. But it doesn't have to be. Traditional institutions have taught you that there is a right way to be and a wrong way to be, and being a perfectionist is not only wrong, but it's problematic. Your problem is not that you are a perfectionist. Some of the most joyful, extraordinary, fulfilled people on the planet are perfectionists. Your problem is that you're not being your full self. If you're ready to burn bright instead of burning out, to lead without losing yourself, and to enjoy the life you have worked so hard to create, then keep listening. I'm your host, America's leader on rewiring perfectionism, CLG, and this is Perfectionism Rewired, the podcast. Welcome to Perfectionism Rewired. Today we're talking about what your self-critic is actually trying to tell you, and what most perfectionists tend to get it confused with. This is the third episode in the trilogy on what is underneath that self-criticism iceberg, and why at least 95% of driven type A go-getter perfectionists, just like you, continue to not only struggle with their self-critic, but it gets worse. Like, you've tried therapy, you've done the kumbaya, the self-compassion, the surface level life coaching, and it's gotten worse. If I were to ask you, has this year compared to last year, you would probably tell me it's gotten worse. Like the symptoms. Y'all know now that self-criticism is the 10%, the top of the iceberg that you can see. It is a symptom. And when you treat the symptom, you don't get a solution. You get a Band-Aid fix. It would be like if I left my front door open and squirrels and raccoons, crows, all this wildlife from Santa Monica, California, where my home is, if they all were inside, it was like Enchanted. I love that movie. And instead of closing the door, I was just scooping them out the back porch. Instead of being like, hey, our home's front doors are wide open. You know what I mean? And the window. So it's like you got 10 feet of just open, hey, come on in. It's the same thing with the self-critic. What you're going to learn in this episode is what your self-critic is actually trying to tell you and why you have not been able to solve for it yet. If you haven't listened to the previous 2 episodes, press pause. I'll be right here for you when you're done listening to them, because it will give you a leg up on listening to this episode. So go listen to the previous 2 episodes and then come back and listen to this one. I'm pretending that we're all here in a room and the people who are going to go back and listen to the other 2 episodes are gone. And now I'm going to give you the good stuff. The self-criticism, going at it from a logical mindset level, or what they call a top-down approach, it actually exacerbates the symptoms of perfectionism, especially self-criticism. Maybe you are like my client Jake, for example, where Jake tried so hard, took all of Kristen Neff's courses on self-compassion, yin yoga. I think he went on a inner child retreat. He is in a very, very public and high pressure career. He has a family that he loves and enjoys. He has hobbies, he has friends, boards that he's on, and all of that. And it was getting to the point where it was just this is not sustainable. I was able to clear up the self-criticism his first week of us coaching together because I gave him the skills and the tools all the other ones hadn't been giving him. I'm going to tell you that I told him on his consultation, which I think was the reason why, Jake, if you're listening to this, let me know if it's not, was the reason why he was fuck yeah, let's do this. When you are having the self-criticism, it's just like constant. It's not going away. You keep overachieving, you keep going great, and it always finds something to nitpick off. You're like, where's the off button? Or at least a mute button. What that's telling you, you're full of stress. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? You're full of stress, meaning your person has not been properly metabolizing the stress that is in your body. Let's say there is a colleague of yours, annoying Andy. He always takes credit for other people's work, and he makes a comment during a meeting, and it takes every bit of restraint inside of you to not want to leap across the table, shake him. What's your problem? But you don't do that because it's a C-level exec meeting. You actually like your job, minus annoying Andy. And you're just not willing to let annoying Andy be the reason why security escorts you out of the building. Maybe you remove yourself from the meeting. You're like, oh, hey, actually, like this client emergency just came up. Gotta go. That's dealing with the stressor, the source of your stress in the moment. That's annoying Andy. The internal activation that is happening within your body, the distress that your unconscious and subconscious are feeling, what happens over time, the stress, that remark that annoying Andy made, the person who cut you off, exiting the freeway, these stressors build up over time. We, as smart, driven, type A, ambitious, perfectionistic people, we are effing pros at removing the stressor. We obliterate the stressor, but the stress internally that our system is experiencing, your unconscious and your subconscious, to them, the stressor never went away. They don't know that. They don't have the ability that your conscious mind does. Over the years, decades, it builds up. It just goes and it builds and it builds and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger inside of you. You know what is the number one causer of stress? You fighting against yourself. The way it comes out at first is with the self-criticism. It's almost like your unconscious and subconscious has hijacked that part of you because it doesn't know what else to do. It's like, hey, here, pay attention to something here. Hey, we're over capacity here. We're going to combust. If this is happening to you, you want to get on this now because you know what other systems it starts to hijack? If it hasn't already, your immune system, your cardiovascular system, the largest organ in our body, your skin, your reproductive system, your digestive system, your body is attacking itself. If you're experiencing this self-critic inside of you, I'm speaking to you from being a perfectionist whose health was in critical condition at one point. It was all the above. It was like, this is literally killing you. Truth be told, it was really when it started to affect the things that other people could see, like having a staph infection on the middle of your face every week and feeling like Quasimodo. That's what it took for me. It doesn't matter what the reason is for you. Just decide. You have this information now. What are you going to do with it? Right here in this moment is an opportunity for you to make a decision. The inner critic, the judgmental, the anxious overthinking, the people-pleasing, it's not going to get better until you do something about it. Listening to a podcast isn't doing something about it. And look, you got options, okay? Either you can get rewired or you can keep on doing what you've been doing. But we know how that is going to work out for you. And also, I get it. Like this right here will be a level up. It is you standing taller. And that can feel scary sometimes. It's uncharted territory, like, ooh, the unfamiliar. I get that. I want you to be able to joyfully live with the decision that you make. I don't want you to regret or white knuckle or have a coulda, shoulda, woulda. Like, what if I would have gone in that perfectionism optimized coaching program? Pick one. Which one is going to be your move? Go for that. And then go all in on that. When you don't, you're going to be frustrating yourself And you're going to be spending money on things that you think are going to be helpful, or I'm going to do this course for recovering perfectionists. I'm going to do the calm app meditation. I'm just going to listen to more podcasts. Like all this hopscotching is going to help me. And it's not. I see and I hear from too many brilliant perfectionistic people that get caught up in this microwave 30 seconds thing, like microwave 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And just like hoping that your self-criticism is going to like disappear if you just do little 30 seconds and like rewiring yourself. This is legit like beef jerky. This is tamales. Those are the things that I could think of that I know take like a longer time to become delicious. If self-criticism is sort of part of your DNA, your family of origin, or your culture, or there have been lots of experiences in your life that when you were listening to the first 2 episodes, you're like, yep, that's me, that's me, that's me. Oh, that's definitely me. If you do decide that you're like, I want to rewire, I don't want my self-criticism to turn into cancer or for me to pass this self-loathing legacy on to the tiny humans in my life. If that is you, I have 3 spots open right now in my one-on-one coaching practice, Perfectionism Optimized. Once these 3 spots are gone, they're gone until I have some other openings. I don't know when that could be. That could be 6 months from now, could be a year from now. If you want to get in, your best bet is to come in now, because this door that I'm opening for you right now, it may not swing open for you again. You may hear me talking about it, but that door may not swing open for you and you'll be on the wait list just like everybody else. By the way, I don't take on all the clients that I could because I only want to give you my best. My best means that I have a spacious schedule. So like for me to have 3 spots that are open right now is like a major like opportunity. If you made the decision, yes, let's go to CourtneyLoGavin.com/optimized.